Looks like swinging shorts was the play. I just couldn't do it. Like there was just no way I was gonna do that. But AMD's down $4. I think the main ones were like a Meta, Microsoft, something like that. That we talked. Yeah, these were well positioned short swings to take. That's $6 drop. I don't know. I don't want to swing shorts. Um, Here we go. $4 down, etc. We talked about this could flip the week. Was it no? Adobe had a really green situation. Yeah, but regardless, those were the swings that we saw but didn't take. And again, swings are what builds these small portfolios. So missed opportunity, but one that I'm okay with. I just wasn't confident in swinging a short. So now, what are we looking at? Let's have a quick flip through. At this point, it's going to be really important to just know what. Oh man, this would have been perfect. Short swing. Okay, so it's just really important to know where we are. What are we looking for? First things, I'm actually looking for an outside day on SPY, so down then back up. But time will really tell. I don't want to be bearish, so it's going to be hard to make this video because everything is looking bearish. I just have no faith in it. If we go bearish, I'll get in, of course, but I'll have to have quite a bit of proof. Same with this, right? We're gapping down. It's looking pretty pretty. Yes. So when things look like this, except for bloody Amazon, there's that. I talked to Indra in the chat. He was talking about swinging it. Makes sense. Was a little timid about it as well. But it does ultimately make sense. You have this inside week. You can just trigger that week and keep going. So I am looking at Amazon this morning. I'm going to have to get a proper setup. But I am looking at Amazon for, pardon me, for a continuation up. Amazon can go outside month. Moving on, Meta's going to be a little too expensive, I'm already sure. Google, don't feel any kind of way. Going through our big boys. I think Nvidia is going to consolidate till next week. It has earnings last week of, what is this month? August. Yeah, Tesla short. Ugh. Upsetting. Okay, so days like this, things are gapping down. I want to see what is already quite bearish, right? Like I don't really want to be shorting the strong boys like Affirm, Palantir, Amazon, AMD, etc. This short makes a bit more sense, right? All-time highs, days already red, flipping the week red, right? I want to be seeing things like that. So this is the monthly open. Need to switch it to the new month. Like, what am I looking for, right? So if this flips red, now I need to be looking for likely an outside week situation, okay? So I want to be looking at things that make sense potentially. So in opposition to that, I guess it would be AMD, not NVIDIA. Those two chips are like the same in my brain. In opposition to that, right? Even if this comes down, like flips the day, you can trade it, right? It's a strong ticker. All shorts are going to be short-lived. So if I'm going to short this, I need to know where I'm going. Am I trying to just fill the gap? I'm not going to flip this week red. I can tell myself that, so it's going to be really important to know exactly where I'm going if I'm going to short a strong ticker. But what I really want to look for is something that's already a bit weak. So Hood had a rough go at it. Come on, anytime you feel ready. Right? Hood's week's already red. So that, to me, is saying let's go for outside week, innit? So we're in this gap. Week is red. I want to get down here, right? So I'm already seeing quite a bit of red. Something else was quite SMCI, I think it was. Same with Palantir, except for the outside week is so far away, right? So if I'm going to have to choose, I may want to stick with Hood, right? My target's much closer. It's Thursday, etc., etc. SMCI less so. I could trigger this huge week down. I have a daily. Well, you know, I'll take back my less so, right? I have a 322, right? My month's already red significantly. So actually, I quite like SMCI. If the market goes short, right? We'll flip this week red. We can have a continuation on the week. The month's already down here. We re-trigger the month. Oh, it's already triggered. We already re-triggered it, right? So we just keep falling down off this daily entry. And I already have so much continuity going my way. So that's what I really want to be looking at. Not really a mu. Look at how green the month is over here. SMCI may be the only one for this video. I'm going to stick with that. So, long Amazon to the gap fill, which it may just, no, it won't gap up that far. So, Amazon, want to trigger the week, right? Here, let me make this a tiny bit larger. Okay, so we want to trigger the week, right? This 2 down, failed 2 down, week, trigger here. And we want to go to the gap fill, and then there's a monthly target, and then there's a weekly target. That's a pretty bold bullish move. But Amazon's not that expensive, so you could take that risk. I likely will take that risk as long as we can stay over the year. Yeah, I'm trying to think. It was Amazon and SMCI, so that's where I'm at with that. Also, I think I'm gonna make a new video about how I'm trading the small port. I have to have a few more rules in place. I'm trying to trade it the same way I would a large port, and that just doesn't work. So yeah, I'm gonna have a few more rules in place, and I'll make a video about it.